going to ask you a Marvel question because
Yeah.
I'm me. But it's like a two-parter, and it's not going to get you in trouble. One of the
Well,
things.
first, are you liking the show?
Yeah, dude. Listen, I'm fucking all in. But I've only seen the first third of it. Like this is like a big thing that I've seen 2 episodes of. So I've only seen the first two. This Friday's episode 3. Where I'm going with this is one of the things that I'm so blown away by is Kevin Feige and his ability to constantly reinvent what Marvel is and what this MCU is. And I'm just curious if you could talk about why is Kevin Feige such a fucking awesome producer? And part 2 is, have you guys talked about, because Kevin told me that he's talked about doing some season 2s of certain shows. Have you talked about doing a second season of Falcon and Winter Soldier?
No, we have not, and I'll tell you that honestly, we have not. I have no, as per usual, I don't quite know what the next step is. Like we never really do, and maybe some people do. Like again, maybe Downey used to know. I don't know, but like at this point in my life, like 11 years into it, I don't even, I got on the phone with him and, just to catch up and I was saying to him, I was like, dude, you could fucking tell me to go swim or, I don't know, like you could, I'll do anything. Like it doesn't matter or if this is it, like my heart is just as big, like I have nothing but complete utter gratitude for the opportunities that I've gotten from him, and especially just also that Anthony and I have gotten now at the show. Again, on my end, to yet again reinvent this character, find new nuances about him. So it's already kind of a win in so many ways, for me. And second of all, I was like, I asked him, I was like, hey, don't you like, how do you feel like when you want to direct something one day or something? And he was like, obviously he was like, oh, it's about, it's for better people to handle that, or, it's for other, and I think one of the things about him that I feel like I've loved always is how modest he is, and how unbelievably grateful, like he really is grateful when something works. He really, like it, 10 years in, 11 years, how many years now, like it's like I feel like that childlike exuberance is always there. You see the flicker in his eyeballs, like as he lights up. And when you're talking about a character he loves, or hey, by the way, like they really love this. Like I think he's in love with what he does, and I think that's a big part of why there's a consistent passion there from him to always find interesting ways to tell the story, but that kind of makes sense. And I don't know, he doesn't get a lot of credit for that, actually. I feel like I thought WandaVision was a really big fucking, like creative take, and Loki's going to be its own thing, right? And again, our tone is very different because of we are in the tone of the movies and it's a much more grounded way. But again, like now we're developing this sort of buddy comedy aspect to these guys. There's comedy to this Winter Soldier character that never was there before. And, I think it's always just, and he's a people's person. He's very, he's surrounded himself with the best. And I think and his thing is always the best idea wins. There's no ego there, man. And that's a huge thing. So, yeah, maybe that, I don't know.
Yeah, the thing about Kevin Feige is that if it was easy to do what he's doing, everyone would do it.
Well, exactly. And that's probably true. But I also feel like I said, my impression is that there's nobody's over at that studio, getting caught in, they just love the work, they don't get caught in the noise. They're not, they're not they're just always constantly grateful of, like, which is, if you look at the movies, they've sort of always done a lot of the endings of the movies like that, is like, well, this could be it, but maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get another one. It's like, there's never been like, well, yeah, we're going to you know, we're Marvel. We'll just fucking hit another home run. Like there's always this thing of embracing, you know, the last film for what it is, and the hope of a continuation without expectation, and that's very difficult to do at that level.